guys, so this is Jordan Surveys once again. If you are stumbling on my YouTube channel, please kindly like, share, and subscribe. If you're stumbling on my channel for the very first time, like, share, and subscribe so you get notified. You really do need to get notified because it's always one banger to another banger, basically just on surveys, how to make money by answering survey polls, survey questions, and then you get rewarded. Yes, it is no news. It has been on for a very long time and people have been doing fairly very okay with it. So if you go through my YouTube channel, there are lots of videos. You can just take your time, go through it, and pick anything that interests you, get to watch it, learn, understand it. If you do not understand anything, you can drop me a comment in the comment section, and of course I will definitely of course respond and then give you the best approach on how to go about it within the confines of my findings and my information as regards that. All right, so and of course if you need me to talk about anything, please leave a comment in the comment section and I will do justice to that. All right, so today I'll be showing you how to set up a platform that has been on for a while. It's not a new platform, so some of this platform will just bring them back to revisit them back to reinstate it in people's mind that hey, you can still make something out of them. So it's not like some of them are new, they've been here for a while. Some people just when people try it and they fail, maybe because of the information as regards survey at that point in time, they just abandon it. Maybe you don't know the best approach, so because you tried it that time and you're not able to make something out of it, you just let it go and then you forget about it. So that's why sometimes we revisit some of these platforms when we have new better approaches, new better findings, and then we revisit them to let people know that hey, it is still possible, you can still do this, you can still make something out of it. So today I'll be showing you, yes, there are lots of videos you can check. Pick anyone you want, anyone that aligns with what you want to do at that point in time. If you want to create a UK PayPal, there is a video for you. If you want to create a US PayPal, there's a video for you. You want to set up your Mo login, there's a video for you. You want to set up your Dual Plus, there's a video for you. You want to get free proxies, there's a video for free proxies. You want to get paid proxies, there are also videos for paid proxies. All right, so without further ado, let's get right straight to it. So the platform I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is called Money Foundry. Yes, it's an amazing platform and I'm going to walk you through how to set up your Money Foundry. So when you download the app, just go to Play Store and then you of course ensure your proxy is on, your UK or your proxy, just ensure it's on. Once it's on, go to Money Foundry, you can download, because you can actually set up an account, a UK account, or set up a US account. So you're here. This is how the first page looks like. Select and finish tax. You can just swipe down, get reward coins and cash out. Yes, level up bronze, you get 10% bonus coin for each tax, blah 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 blah. Silver, you get 20%. Gold, you get that. So let's get started. So when you click get started, this is how it's going to look like. All right, okay, it's popping up somewhere for me. Let's see, what does it want? Is that my network is about okay? My network is okay now. So I think this is Money Foundry policy, right? It's just Unflex. So it's I think they're in partnership with Unflex. So you should, if you see your reward, most likely you'll be seeing reward from Unflex. That's what this simply means. And then this are just their terms and policies and all that, how to contact them. So you can as well go through it, learn more about them. Then you click agree. So what's the next thing to do? The next thing to do is to what, hit the settings button. You can see the setting button below, you can see it is just right here below. Hit the setting button and then you come here. It is showing you that you're currently at it's showing you that we are currently at bronze level. That's what it's showing us. And then it's asking us to sign up here, which means that we do not have an account yet. So we'll just be signing up, and I'll click the sign up button. Yes, it's asking me for my name and it's saying the name is optional. It means if you do not want, you don't have to put a name, but I'm going to put a name. So I'll just say the name is Jodasov, right? Let me just say my name is Jodasov, right? Okay. So invitation code is optional. Then it's asking for PayPal email. I think I don't want to do all that because I don't want to be logged. I don't want to go out, go to my email, carry the invitation code and carry the activation link and blah blah blah. So I'll just go with this. I'll go with the sign in with Google. I usually prefer this. So it takes your name, takes everything, and then just makes it the sign up easy for you. So I'll just go with sign in with Google. So we're waiting for it. So it's giving me lots of Google emails. So I'll just pick one of it. I'll pick one of my emails. So when you click that sign up, need I remind you, we are on the Money Foundry app, right? So once you click sign up with Google, it's going to bring you a list of all your email addresses. So all you need to do is pick just one of your email address. Just pick any of it. The one you intend that's what you want to use for your Money Foundry. So now let's come back to settings here and then let's see what we would see. Now when you come here, can you see we no longer see the sign out button again? The sign up button is no more here. It means that we are completely signed out via Google. So if I do not want to continue this account, all I need to do is to hit the sign out button, and I'll be out of this account. So let's go back to the tax page. So this is basically how it looks like. This is basically how you look at. So they're asking us to do what here? They're saying leave a 5-star rating for 100 points. So you can just go to what's it called, go to Play Store, leave a rating, and your points here would increase by 100 by 100. So you need 5,000 points to withdraw. That's what you need. You need 5,000 points to withdraw. That's the minimum threshold, and 5,000 points is 5 USD. That's it. 5 USD. 5,000 point is 5 USD. So the next thing to do is what? Your points will reflect here. Whatever you have here, it's going to reflect here. So the next thing to do is to click the show all surveys. Click the show all surveys. So it's going to take us to interest surveys. So let's wait for it to load. My network is a bit slow. Okay, so before it loads, let me just drop a few things. So Money Foundry, I don't know why it's taking. I don't know if it's my network or my proxy network that's slow. I don't know. Now, Money Foundry is proxy sensitive. Yes, so you need to use very good proxies. Proxy with good ISPs. Your ISP needs to be very good. Of course, if you've been following me for a while, you already know I always emphasize on ISP a lot because it is important. That's the beginning of your doom. That's the beginning of your doom if you don't get it right. There are lots of in-brain surveys that will never load if your ISP is not very strong. Okay, wait, I think I would have to go back. I don't know, where is it? Why is it slow? Let's see. Is it my proxy? Should either be my network, okay, or my proxy? So this is it. It brought us here. So now look at the options we have here. Now look at the options we have. We have surveys, we have offers, we have reward. Right? Each time you get to answer a survey, it is recorded here. When you come here to this section, it is recorded here. When you come to offers, it gives you other opportunities, but there are a lot of the packages here that may really waste your time. So I would not employ you guys to waste energy and time on this. Just stick to the surveys, make what you can make and get out of it. Okay, now this is it. Just stick to the survey side. These are majorly inbound surveys. If your proxy ISP is not good, what do I mean by ISP? Internet service provider. If the internet service provider, your proxy network is routing you there, is routing you through. If it's not very strong, you'll be having issues loading Money Foundry. You'll be having lots of issues loading it because it requires one of the best ISPs. So I'll be selecting this now. It is saying by selecting get started and agree to blah 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 blah. So I'll be selecting. Let's see what it's going to do after I select. So it's asking me to get started. So let me click the get started button. Now this is my in-brain. It will be taking me to my in-brain profile survey. So this is my profile survey. Now it's asking me to fill my profile. If your ISP, if this does not load for you, if it does not load, it means your ISP is not strong. That's what it simply means. So you have to get, I would not say your proxy is not good. If your proxy gives you an opportunity to pick an ISP, then go and pick another ISP. If your proxy gives you an opportunity to change the ACN number, then change it and pick an ACN number that is associated with a good ISP. Okay, but if your proxy is just one, you bought a single proxy from a vendor, just a single proxy, you don't have the opportunity to customize it to how you want it to your taste, then it simply means that you have to get another proxy. So most of us basically use Jonix in my group. A lot of people use Jonix. A lot of people, some others have their own preferences because of the cost of Jonix. So for Jonix, if you get to pick an ISP that is not of quality, of course you can. There is opportunity for you to pick another one. As much IP as you want, you can generate with Jonix. Jonix is very, very good. It's very fast. It does not slow. It does not hang, and it gives you quality ISP. It gives you quality ISPs and then quality network. So basically, I'll just pick a mail. I can choose to pick anything I want. So I would like to let you know, when you start a new account, the surveys are when you start a new account, the earning potentials are for Money Foundry is very slow. The earning potentials is very slow. It's going to act like nice. You'll be getting some high level of DQ, but I tell you, all you just need is a little bit persistent. Just persevere. Get to answer one or two surveys. The more you answer, your accounts become your account rating improves. Your internal account rating improves, and some of your answers are recorded into your demographic profile, and then it makes it easier for you to qualify for lots of surveys. Some people don't even know that some of these apps have internal rating. They do. They have internal rating, especially Curious Cat. Curious Cat have internal rating. So if you get too much DQs, it will reach a point that they'll stop popping up surveys for you. Or if they pop up surveys, they will pop up low quality surveys for you. They will not pop up good ones. You know why? Because you've not been performing very good. So they'll hardly pop up good quality surveys for you. But they'll not tell you on the dashboard that we are rating you. For user crowd will show you on the dashboard they're rating you. They'll show you a rating 4.5, and they'll tell you to try not to go below a particular level. But Curious Cat will not tell you, but they're rating you. That's how a lot of all these platforms are. So try to avoid too much of DQs. When you answer 1, 2, 3 survey and you get disqualified, let it go. Let the account go for some minutes or hour. Come back later, so your account can just reset, and then it will not be like you're bombarding the account and all you're getting is DQ. So when you start and you feel like it's a little bit tough, just give it time. Gradually it's going to get better. So what you need to do is, on your first day, when you create a new account on Money Foundry, once you have your 3,000 point already, let the account be. Let it be. Let the account be. Jump to another, create another account. You can create multiple. Create. That's why I've taught to a lot of my students how to get island, how to clone apps, and all this stuff. Use a cloner, create another account. Take that account to also to 3,000. Let it be. Then continue the next day. When you bombard some of these accounts, some of these platforms so much, you would have issues withdrawing, because it's going to trigger some of the security system in place. So that's that about that. So ensure you are always accessing this site with a good ISP. When you don't, and it shows you on this screen VPN detected, once it shows you VPN detected, just know that the day you're going to place a withdrawal, your withdrawal is not going to drop. Your withdrawal is going to take, it's going to take 30 days for your withdrawal to drop. Now, when you accumulate your 5,000 point on Money Foundry and you want to withdraw, all you need to do is wait for 7 days. Your withdrawal is going to drop on the seventh day. But if while doing survey you ever get to see VPN detected, it means your account is going to go on a review. Once it goes on a review, they are not going to pay you on 7 days. They're going to pay you on the 30th. That's after 30 days. That's when they're going to pay you. So now they're asking you what postcode do I use. You can ask ChatGPT. This is how I do it. I can ask ChatGPT. I can say, hey ChatGPT, give me a UK postcode for an area that easily qualifies for high paying surveys. I can ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT generates it for me, then I'll just put it. So I have one survey, one I have one postcode in mind, so I'll just put this. But I'll employ you to ask ChatGPT. Just write the prompt and ask ChatGPT to give you an IP, a UK IP for a location that has that easily qualifies for lots of surveys and high profile surveys. That's how it is done. Ask ChatGPT for basically most of the things you're not clear about, and it's going to give you the top-notch answer. Tailor your prompt very, very well. You have to tailor your prompt very well. So I'll click next. Now it's saying what's the highest level of your education. So I want to go with postgraduate masters. I'll go with postgraduate masters. That's what I want to go with. You can ask ChatGPT which qualification easily makes people qualify for lots of surveys. You can ask him if ChatGPT says bachelor's degree, you can go for it. If he says masters, you can. If he said PhD, now they said in your household, are you the person? Are you the person who makes most of the share? I prefer to go with shared decision equally, because when you're married, you know it is natural that when you're married, you don't take all the decisions. It's usually shared. So like that. So what's your best status? I'll go with employee. I'll go full-time employee. So I'm trying to fill up my demographic survey, my profile survey. This survey I'm answering now, it's called your profile survey. It's called your demographic profile. What does it mean? This is your survey identity. Yes, this is who you are now to the platform. You're telling this Money Foundry that this is me. So now Money Foundry is going to merge you with surveys that are in line with your responses. So when they merge you with surveys that are in line with your responses, they believe that because you have said this is who you are, you would be able to give them the kind of responses they want. So that's the reason for some of these demographic surveys. So they don't bring you surveys that are not in line with your person. If they bring you surveys that are not in line with your person, you might give them the response that are not of quality. And these are the things they do not want. They want quality response. So that's why they'll first ask you for your demographic survey question. The first actually is the demographic survey, so they will know what exactly to merge you to. So now, if you create a first account and you say you are married, you have this. If you create a second account, you can decide to say you're unmarried, you're a dependent, you're living with your parents, you're 20 years, you're 25 years. You can do that. So there's some kind of survey you qualify in that account that you will not qualify for the account that you said you're married. There are some survey that you're going to qualify on the account that you said you're married, that you will not qualify for the account that you said you're unmarried. So I see on both sides you will just be winning. That is how it's done. That is how these things are taught smartly. So they said, which of the following best describe the number of employees you have? Yes, sometimes I go with high numbers. I can just go with 2005 to this, which shows that you're working in a big organization. What that means is if you're working in a big organization, you're exposed. You can give them quality response. What's the position? I usually pick very big position like director, because at a directorial at as a director rather as a director rather you it means you're in position to make decisions. So if they have product they want to sell or product they want to ask that is related to companies, to top managerial officials in company, they know that the normal employee cannot give them the kind of response they want. Only managers and top managers. So if you choose that you're a director, it means when those surveys come you would naturally qualify for them. So that's the reason for that. And sometimes if you want you can even go for CEO. If you want you can go for CEO. All right. So we go for next. How much do you earn? They said, what is your current annual household income after tax? After tax. So I usually go for 200,000 or 200,000 pounds. That's what I usually go for. As so I can say 250,000 pounds, my total household income. After tax, I should be getting like 190, 180 thereabout. So I'll go with 100 and above. They said, are you the primary decision maker? I'll just said share decision equally. Okay. Which of these? Just go with anything. I usually prefer to go with black. Maybe if I have an account, I can go with black. The other accounts, I can just go with white. The reason why is I go with black sometimes is there are some surveys that you might stumble into. Some might just ask you to take a video of yourself. Yes, there's surveys like that. They'll ask you to just take a video of yourself. Now, if your profile is carrying black, and if your profile is carrying white and then you're black, when you answer such kind of surveys, they are going to reward you with your point. But when the panelists, the main researchers who have the survey review it, seeing that the profile is saying this is a white person, and now we are getting a picture, we're getting the person's picture, and it does not tally, it's going to trigger something. And you know what it will trigger. I don't want to call it, but you know what it will trigger. So the next thing that will happen is the researcher or the panelists will leave a complaint, leave a review to the survey company who contracted you to give your response. The next thing, you just wake up one Monday and then you want to take survey, and then they'll tell you can no longer take survey because of quality response and feedback gotten from our whatever. These are some of the issues. So that's why I prefer to just go with black. But if you're going with white and you ever get to see such kind of surveys where they ask you for your picture, they ask you to snap yourself, decline it so that it doesn't in one way or the other affect your account when they get to later do a review and leave a complaint about you. So and you can also, if you decide, you can also ask ChatGPT to give you a race that usually has lots of surveys. You can ask ChatGPT what race Does being white, does it qualify me for lots of surveys? Which can qualify me? So whichever ChatGPT gives you, you can stick to it. So how many people live in your household? I usually go for 4 people, right? Both me, myself, and my 2 kids. What's your birth month? Just pick anything, and then I usually pick high age. I can go with 1980, 45 years. And the reason why I go for the 5 years is when you're advanced, there are lots of surveys you can really qualify for, and there are lots of retirement surveys you can qualify for. And you are 45, you're a director, there are lots of company related surveys you qualify for, managerial related surveys, insurance, business, investment, all the surveys, a lot of them you're going to qualify for them. So I have 10 coin. We have found match for you based on my profile, right? So all I need to do is view, and this is it. So these are my survey, these are the surveys I've been able to unlock based on my profile, right? So all I need to do is click the start survey button, and then hit it, accumulate my point. And when I get to withdrawal threshold, your points is just going to be increasing from here. Once you get to your minimum withdrawal, you can just go to your cash out, right? You can just go to your cash out and you earn your points, right? All right. Also, once you keep earning points, it's gonna apply here. Your payout is gonna appear here also. All right. So your method of withdrawal is PayPal. That is the only option. That is the only option for withdrawal. So once, this is a UK account, but they are playing flat rate in dollar, right? So once you have 5,000 points, you can withdraw your $5. But this is a, what's it called? This is a UK account, but they are paying in dollar. So if you're new to my channel and you do not have a PayPal yet, if you have your 5,000 point on the Money Foundry, you can just, if you don't have a PayPal yet, do not sweat it. Just leave me a message in the comment section, or come to just join my community, and I will get you a PayPal to use to withdraw your money. So that'll be all, guys. Just stay tuned. Lots of videos are coming through. Lots of them. So peace and love, guys.